It's an August favourites video! Yes. So let's get straight into it, and the first on the list are these little clippers. These are from Clover. They're just really simple little thread snips that I have been lusting over forever. The reason is because they're quite expensive for what they are, but totally worth it. This next favourite is my favourite ever, and I've been wearing them every single day, and that is my Uggs. Oh, is my foot really that big? So yeah, I got these Uggs this month because my other pair of slippers just totally bite the dust. They got holey and, you know, were just not really wearable anymore. So I splashed out and got myself a good quality pair of Uggs. Australian made, got to support local handmade items. So I've been wearing them every single day this month, quite literally, and they keep my feet really toasty and warm. I did splash out a few extra dollars on these, but I thought I would get them as an investment because I know that these will last forever. Yeah. Oh, I just love them so much. Meh. Every month I seem to have a new music love, and this month is no exception. I have been listening pretty much non-stop to The View. This one is one of their older albums. I think this is actually their first album. Don't quote me on that, but you know, it could be. I absolutely love it. It's so good. It is this really cool, cheeky rock kind of vibe to it, and it's great to listen to when I'm sewing, when I'm just doing whatever, studying, sewing, procrastinating, eating, yeah, pretty much anything really. So yeah, The View and their album Hats Off to the Buskers. Claudia, Claudia, it's all for you. Although it's the end of August and technically in Australia the 1st of September is spring to us. As soon as we can get out of winter and classify something as spring, it is the 1st of September. So even though it's a little bit warmer now, I am still addicted to tea. I love drinking tea, and this month's tipple is Earl Grey. I'm particularly devoted to Twinings tea. I love their green tea, their breakfast tea, their Earl Grey tea, and there's a green one. I think it's the Australian tea, or I could be just thinking of green tea. But no, it's their peppermint tea. That's the one. This particular one is light in flavour strength, and it tastes sort of like citrusy. It's really yummy, really refreshing. And I didn't know this until I read, dogs, be quiet. I never knew that this particular tea, Earl Grey, was actually named after the Earl Grey. There is an Earl in the UK called Earl Grey. Who'd have knew? Apparently the second Earl Grey was presented the recipe when he was returning home from China, and so that's why it's called Earl Grey tea. I read that from the back of the packet, so yeah, I'm not really that knowledgeable. So Earl Grey is a light and aromatic blend of fine black tea scented with citrus bergamot flavour. Yum. If you've watched a few of my other monthly favourites, you will know that I am absolutely obsessed with Adventure Time. You will see Finn here in the background. Boink, boink. Obviously, I have a pop vinyl figure there, and so I saw the Princess Bubblegum and BMO ones, and I thought I just had to get them, and so I did. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I saw a YouTube video, I don't know who by, and they were reviewing all of the Adventure Time pop vinyls, and I saw the Princess Bubblegum and the BMO ones, and I thought they were really awesome, and so I had this obsession of buying them. I eventually bought these two from Pop Culture. They are an Australian store or website that deals with everything pop culture. They just do all the really cool merchandise for everything that is popular in our culture. I guess that's why it's called Pop Culture. Yeah. I'll have the link to that store as well as the video that was reviewing these little guys down in the description box below if you want to check them out. There you go. family. Also adding to the pop culture theme that we've got going on here, I bought the box set of The Hunger Games. So I've got all 3 books here. Hunger Games, Catching Fire and Mockingjay. Now I'm a bit naughty because I've actually watched the first 2 movies before reading the books. I know that you really shouldn't do that. You should read the books first and then watch the movie. But because I've seen the movies and I've seen like all these great pins on Pinterest and all this other cool stuff about the books, I thought I should read them. Everybody's been telling me that they're really, really good. I mean, the movies are really good, so I mean, if the movie is good, how good is the book gonna be, you know? So I'm currently reading The Hunger Games and I am up to chapter 21 and it's just been such a great read. I mean, what everyone's been saying about it, it's totally true. And I just can't wait till I find out what happens at the end. The last movie that was released, which was Catching Fire, sort of ended at this moment where you're like, whoa, what is happening? What? Ah. So hopefully reading the books I'll find out what happens. Yeah, obviously. And finally, in celebration of spring finally coming to Australia, my last favourite is Daffodils. You will see them here in the background. My dad planted a whole bunch of bulbs in winter and they have been popping out all last week and the week before, and so all our rooms have been filled with daffodils. Well, not really, the kitchen and my study and my bedroom. So the ones that have been coming out are just so pretty. I don't know whether you can see just how big this front one is. Like, it's huge. Do you see how big that is? Like, that's almost the size of my head. Not really. And so I got them in this really lovely owl vase, which is my favourite at the moment. Oh, there we go. What is it? What's it called? Sporadic? No. An impulse favourite? No. Impromptu. Impromptu favourite. Yes. Woo. So that's it for this month's favourites. If you want to see what my favourites are next month, subscribe. Next month is actually my birthday. September is my birthday month. So if you're lucky, you might see some of my favourites that I got for my birthday. I'm sure there will be things that I want. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see those. Thanks so much for watching and I hope to see you another time very, very soon. Bye! It's an August... Yeah, great way to start. I can speak English really, really well. This next favourite ever... Well, there weren't... Man. Why do they keep barking every time I try to keep talking? Why? Why? Are you quiet now?